I feel like it's been forever, but we are back to make dinner again, and it's super easy. I cannot wait to show you. Uh, for the very first time ever, I am cooking couscous, and I'll talk about that here in a second. Just making sure we're all set and ready to go. We're all set. So I've got some broth here getting ready to boil. It's technically supposed to be vegetable broth, but all I had was chicken broth. So I've got some chicken broth going, so obviously that would not make it vegetarian. So let me show you what this couscous looks like. This is what it is. I got it at Jungle Gyms a few weeks ago when we went. It is a grain of sorts, so a little bit like you would make it like rice or quinoa or something. So I've got the broth boiling, and all I have to do, because it's so tiny, all I have to do is apparently cook it for like 5 minutes, and then it's done. So it is currently boiling. I have 1 cup right here that I've already rinsed off. So I'm going to add it, and then it says, what does the recipe say? When it is simmering, I could remove the pan from the heat, cover, and let it stand for 5 minutes. So let me kind of stir it a little bit. When I see it simmering, we'll take it off the heat and see what happens. So it almost kind of looks like instant rice in a way, or kind of feels like that's how you would cook that. Is just put it in while it's boiling, and then you put the lid on and let it sit for a few minutes. So yes, let's take a look. I'll put the lid on it here in a second, but first I want to say hi. Oh my gosh. All right, hey Roberta, and Brown Eyed Girl is here, Monica, and Teresa and Shatika's here too. So this is a couscous chickpea salad. I've got the recipe linked down in the description, so make sure you check that out. This is ready to go off the heat. So turn that off, put the lid on. We'll set it there for 5 minutes. We'll see how that goes. All right, so what I have going on here is 2 cans of chickpeas in this large bowl. The recipe called for just 1 can, but I wanted to add some extra protein. So chickpeas, it is 2 cans of it. Chickpeas are extremely high in protein and fiber. I think 1 cup of cooked chickpeas has about 15 grams of protein, like 15 grams of fiber, something like that. Like, it is crazy good. And to add to it, I've got part of a cucumber, I have a bell pepper, and then a bunch of different seasonings. And then once the couscous is finished, I will add that to the bowl along with like some sort of a, I guess you would call it a dressing maybe. We'll add that to it, and then dinner's ready. This will seriously only take like 10 or 15 minutes. Super, super easy. I got a lot of friends today. Hey, Lawrence and Kimberly is here, Jen is here, and Allie and Rachel. So I am going to start by just chopping up the veggies. We're just waiting for the couscous to cook, and it shouldn't be too much longer. I can see that it's starting to expand a little bit, like just like rice and quinoa does. It tends to expand as it cooks. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? For to those that celebrated, anyway, I know I've got a few friends from Canada. So I had 2 Thanksgiving dinners in the span of 2 days, and man, I ate so much food. It was good though. We had a ton of leftovers, and that lasted us for a few days. So yeah, we're finally recovered from that. Allison is back in school this week. It's been a ton of fun. It's been nice going back to a normal routine, for sure. Oh gosh, so this recipe technically is vegan. Like I said a second ago, I added chicken broth instead of vegetable broth. So my version is not vegan. However, if you were to use vegetable broth, it is vegan. What I did not know, and it's because I've never cooked couscous before, is that this dish is not gluten-free because couscous has wheat in it. So if you're gluten-free, couscous is not for you. You could easily replace it with quinoa or rice instead. Just cook your grain the way that you typically do, and you can add it to this. So that was something new that I learned. Couscous is not gluten-free. So, man, this weekend's gonna be awesome. Now, last weekend on Black Friday, Kings Island opened up again, and they're doing their Winter Fest. And so not all of the rides are open. There's only like a select few, just because a lot of the rides can't operate in the cold weather. But they will be a lot of shows. There's gonna be hot chocolate. They have this souvenir cup for hot chocolate, and I know it's kind of dropping stuff, kind of crazy expensive at like $12.99 for like a refillable cup here, but you get free refills on it that night, and then when you go back, it's only $1. So I think I'm gonna get it, mostly because the cup is so cute. It is red with like white snowflakes. And oh my goodness, like red and white. If you saw my video from yesterday, like I am all into the red and white candy cane and peppermint theme. It is perfect. So I can't wait to go on Saturday and see all the Christmas lights and stuff. It's been like over a month, like a month and a half since we went to Kings Island last time. And we are definitely missing it. Alright, so I've got in here the chickpeas, the cucumber, and the bell pepper. So now I just have to make, I guess, the so-called dressing. And then the couscous might be done. I guess we'll have to see. Alright, Teresa, your dinner went from 3 people to 27. Okay, so how, yes, exactly. How did it get that big? Couscous is technically pasta. Okay, that is good to know. Good to know. It was in with like the bulk grains. It was in with the rice and the quinoa and beans and stuff. I grabbed it because I've always heard it's good, but I've never actually done anything with it. Okay, you made my lentil sloppy joes. And it was a sloppy joe bake topped with the jiffy corn. Yes, yes. That stuff is so good. I've done something similar to that. That's really, really good. Okay, so I don't know. What did this recipe say? It said, all right, 1 can of vegetable broth. All right. I'm supposed to, apparently it's supposed to like absorb all the liquid, but like there's still a ton of liquid in it. So give me a second. Let me let me grab a spoon and take a look here. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be that way. Probably not. I don't know. Let's see. Well, I mean, it's soft. Yeah. I mean, okay, it's soft. It feels okay, I think. Maybe I should put it back on for another minute. I don't know. We'll see. We'll experiment. We'll see how that goes. All right, so the dressing that goes on this, it is olive oil, balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard, some pepper, and I'll probably add some salt. I had a tablespoon here. So I was pretty excited. Oh, hold on. All right. Allison gave me her cold from last week. So I find myself like wanting to cough every few minutes. So last week, I went to Aldi to buy this balsamic vinegar. And I didn't think they had it. I seem to remember buying one of these from Meijer or something. And it was like over $5. So I was expecting to pay this much at Aldi. But it was only $1.99, which was amazing. I don't use it very often, just because I don't make like Mediterranean Greek stuff very often. But $1.99 is an excellent price for that. All right. Let's see. It's very possible that this will not absorb all the liquid. It's kind of firm in a way. Just add more couscous. You know, maybe, what does it say? All right, maybe I'll have to take out some of the liquid. I don't know. Maybe I'll add some more couscous. We'll see. Let's try it. All right. So maybe I'll get another half cup or so. The recipe must have been wrong, or maybe I added, so the recipe said add 1 can, which is, says 14.5 ounces, but I didn't have a can. I had a carton, which I put in like a cup at 1 3/4 cup or something. I'm not sure. So, all right, let's try it. We'll see if it messes up. Hey, I'll learn, right? We'll try that and see how it goes. All right, that might be a little bit better. While that is going, I need to finish up this stuff. Okay, what else is in this? Dijon mustard. Thank you, everybody. That I didn't know that there wasn't supposed to be any liquid left. So now I know for the next time. So there's the Dijon mustard, which I am now out of. All right. Okay, that's actually looking a lot better. Okay, you saved my life. Thank you. All right. So maybe I should go ahead and take it off the heat now. And then we'll let it sit for a minute or two, and we'll see how that is. All right. All right, awesome. So now I need pepper. There's really no salt in this, so I'll add a little bit of salt as well. And then it also talks about adding lemon pepper. I don't have any lemon pepper, but I do have like a little bit of this like Flavor God lemon and garlic seasoning. I'm just gonna add the entire thing to it, and I think that's it. All right, so we'll let the couscous sit for a minute, and hopefully I did a better job this time. All right. So, anyway, so now that I've learned this about couscous, tell me, what do you use it for? Since I guess now that I know it is kind of a pasta, I can use it in maybe certain pasta dishes, or maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. Have any of you finished your Christmas shopping yet? I finished all like the main stuff. So, like the main big presents are all taken care of. I even wrapped a few of them yesterday. So I'm kind of an overachiever, but it's because I know that December is going to be so busy. Crazy. Alright, that's looking a whole lot better. Oh, yeah, okay. Yes, adding that half cup definitely helped. Alright, we'll let it sit for a minute longer. And then I'll add it in. Alright. Oh, adding milk with cinnamon and raisins. Eat it for breakfast? That's awesome. Okay. Okay, so a lot of you use it instead of rice. Alright, that is good to know. That is good to know. Awesome. Alrighty. So, I think this is probably finished. Let me see. Alright, give it like another minute. There's a little bit of liquid left in there. We'll let it sit there for another second or two. Alright. So the Christmas tree, I usually put up my Christmas tree like right after Thanksgiving, the day after. But we had another Thanksgiving that day, so I waited until Saturday. So how about you? Are you the person that has to wait until like after Thanksgiving? Or do you put it up like the 1st of November? I know some people are like that, and that's pretty cool. Don't have to buy any Christmas presents because you don't have family. I will be your family. Can I be your family for this year? Just oh gosh. Alright. Alright, so that looks good. That actually looks a whole lot better, so thank you, everybody. Alright, so we'll add this and see how that goes. Alright, yeah, that looks a whole lot better. Then I'll mix that around a little bit first, and then I'll add the dressing. Alright. Let's see. Alright, perfect. We'll add that I'm a huge fan of like Mediterranean Greek foods. I like the combination of like the balsamic vinegar, the cucumber, chickpeas, any kind of grain like the rice and quinoa and things. Really, really good. I also bought some wheat berries at Jungle Gems. So maybe next time I make something, I will use wheat berries with it. Yes. All right. Maggie's here. Hey. All right, so cool. So this is what it looks like after it is all finished. It's looking amazing. So that's about all I have to do. It was done in about 15-ish minutes. You can probably serve this cold as well. It would be just fine like that. I think that's probably how you're supposed to do it, perhaps. If you wanted any side items, you could probably add, I don't know, some sort of extra vegetable, maybe some fruit or something to it. But we're just going to eat this just by itself. So yeah, all right. Allison hanging out with you. Okay, listen, there is nothing you can do that will corrupt her more than I have myself. So yes. All right, I have my dinner here. So we are going to go enjoy. My next video is coming out in a couple hours. It is all about budgeting for Christmas. So check that out. It's been really fun so far doing the Vlogmas series. It's been busy, but it's been a lot of fun. So we're going to go get the rest of this dinner ready. Enjoy your evening, everybody. I will see you later.